Hello out there in YouTube land, Rival here. Thanks for stopping by. Got a couple things on the turntable for you this week. One thing that's, well, two things that are totally finished, I guess, and then a couple of works in progress, so we'll dive right in. I'll save that one for last. So it's mostly 0560s this week. I did a full run of 0560s. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 here. So just trying to catch up on lots and lots of back orders. So this one is just a natural pattern carbon fiber. There you go. Just going to see some of the iridescence in the carbon. Got a fresh coat of oil on it. You know, just to give kind of people an idea, this stuff right here, you know, I've just finished cleaning it, so it's got like a nice sheen on it, a light oiling on it. You know, as it kind of dries up, it's got more of like a satin finish, but the iridescence still shines through really, really nicely. So just to kind of give you an idea of what carbon fiber looks like over time, at least when you pattern it. You know, if you polish it or something like that, it'll stay a little better. So the next couple I got, the next 4 in fact, are different types of carbon fiber. So this one's, well, actually these 3 are going to be lightning strike carbon fiber. So 3 different people just had wanted lightning strike. You can see, and it's, I don't know if I'd call this raw, it's at least shaped, all the shaping's done on all these. But you can see this glossy kind of glaze that it's got on top of it naturally. Or I shouldn't say naturally, but when you get it, it's got this, let's see if we can get it, this funky glaze on the top of it that you really got to sand through just to be able to see the carbon fiber. There you go. You know, the least rate, you can see you don't see a whole lot of the fiber shining through. You don't see a whole lot of the iridescence. There you go on the glare. You can kind of see what I'm talking about. There's just this glaze over top of it that you got to sand through. So once you sand through it, it ends up looking more like, here you go. I got this one sanded down to 800 grit, I think, right now. We'll sand to, you know, I think 1500 grit or something like that, and then polish her off. But you can see sanding through it at least gets me to the wires so that you can see the wires, and then polishing it will give it a much better iridescence. I haven't filed out the lanyard hole there yet. But there you go. So there's 3 lightning strikes coming up. Here's one. Now this stuff, so this is the unidirectional carbon fiber with the twill on top. So right now, I mean, you can see the twill really good. You can't really see, I don't know if you can see this. But when I start carving into it, it's the unidirectional stuff. So hopefully next week I'll have some pictures of this stuff. But this is great. The uni also comes with a layer of glaze on it. You can kind of see over the top there. There you go. Give you an idea of the funky glazes that are on this crap. So you got to sand through all that to get to the carbon fiber there. Now you see there's a much better iridescence and clarity when you get to the actual carbon fiber instead of the glaze. So another gentleman wanted a Burgundy carbon fiber, or excuse me, Burgundy micarta with a large Anzo pattern. So this is like almost like a red wine color, and you can see the layers in there. Not a bad Anzo, if I do say so myself. Definitely getting much better at my control with the large drums. Very uniform, as you can see. That one turned out great. So I got some kyanite here. This stuff, I've got mixed emotions about making scales with it. I can tell you this one, I don't know, I'm half and half on it. It's really freaking thin. I mean, it carves away like nothing. And then you've got to sand it really fine to get a finish on it. So, I mean, there's some, you can see some tooling marks in it still. I mean, it doesn't have a perfect finish. That being said, it's still cool as fuck. I mean, it really is. You don't get to see much of the iridescence in the inside light here. There you go, you can see a little bit of that gray is just like shimmering. I put an Anzo pattern on this one. The gentleman wanted it patterned. You know, I really think until I get a better handle on working with this stuff that it's really going to come, you know, just solid sheet. Because when I do it flat, if I just do a flat finish, here's how it looks. I mean, you can see the iridescence. It's like candy. There you go. It has a really nice finish to it when it's just solid. When I can give it a really high glossy finish. But you know, just patterning and contouring, the tools that I have, I don't have the ability to get, you know, 1000 grit sandpaper on a drum. So, oops, makes it a little rough to work with. So last but not least, this bad boy, 3.0. I think this was actually a 302 to begin with, so it had the tan scales. Well, this is actually mine. I'm making the scales for someone. But yeah, so a tan multicam. So it's got tan on top, then gray, black, olive, tan, gray, black, olive, tan, gray, black, olive. I had to put an extra little liner on here to accommodate the speed safe, but it still comes out with authority. So definitely got a good handle on working with these. And then the gentleman, he's a lefty, wanted left-hand carry clip, so there you go. Drilled for left-hand carry clip. Give him a good fit. But yeah, I'm really proud of being able to get those speed safes going, keep those speed safes working. Boom. Fuck, I love this knife. Little wide, but man, when you got the pocket space for this thing, ha. Yeah, so his pocket clip, my pocket clip. Truly ambidextrous at any point in time. Yeah, there you go. So, lots of 0560s and a badass 302. Thanks for stopping by. Peace.